Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the C Squared podcast. We are just a day away from the beginning of Norway Chess, a very, very important event on the chess calendar. A lot of strong players are participating, new, very intriguing format as well, and we will be discussing all of that and more in today's episode. But Fabi, your background looks a bit different. Where are you right now?
Oh, I'm just in the hotel in Norway. Got to Norway and this is the hotel room. That's I my camera's propped up against a wine bottle.
I
It's
hope
not
I hope you haven't opened that wine bottle.
no, it's let's see. It's a hotel wine bottle.
Beautiful.
235 NOK. I think that's something like 20 bucks.
That's not that bad. With Norway
For
being
this
so
for
expensive,
this size for that this size it's pretty let's look this up.
so it's a small
'Cause I
bottle.
don't know the exact 22 bucks. Something like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad at all. Cool. All right, let's take it back a couple of days. You were in Spain the last time we discussed everything. How did you recover in between events? Like, what were the things that you were focused on? And yeah, your overall routine in preparation for, a pretty big event.
Yeah, it's a pretty big event, but there wasn't so much prep that went into it. I mean, I kind of wanted to rest a bit, and
Hmm.
after Kansas
Hmm.
was a whole lot of prep, yeah, as you know. So yeah, I didn't want to go overboard, but did a bit of prep. I was like thinking of playing this Bullet Chess Championship qualifier thing. Did you watch this?
I checked the results very briefly. To be honest, I was more or less trying to take some breaks as well. I was on the lake for the last couple of weekends. Yesterday, I was on the lake, just chilling. And to be honest, I'm kind of feeling the sun exposure today. But yes, I saw Anish was complaining on Twitter. I think Danny was going at him as well, telling him that he's a really bad bullet player. That's basically kind of what I was following, more or less.
I talked to Danny a bit about that. I mean, this is like separate from the. First of all, I think they're entirely joking, both of them.
Of course.
But you know how jokes sometimes turn into something like some sort of bet or something.
Yes.
But yeah, I think Anish is a good bullet player, and even though he doesn't play much bullet, he's good. I mean, he's probably around 3,100 on chess.com level,
Hmm.
which is good. It's I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not sure that I'm as good as him, and I'm not like amazing or anything, but I can play bullet. But I don't know if he's better or similar levels. It might be similar. He might be better. I don't think that I'm better than him. Um, although maybe I used to be. But yeah, it's a fun event, I guess. If you like bullet, it's probably the like most fun format to watch, I guess, for the kind of casual viewer because bullet is one of those things where the evaluation of the position doesn't really matter. So
Doesn't
if
matter at
even if you
all.
don't know much about chess, you basically get the same enjoyment as if you know a lot about chess because like it comes down a lot to flagging. It
Do
comes
you,
down to
though?
random blunders.
Like, for
What's that?
example, okay, bullet, we sort of can understand what's happening in the position, right? And you sort of make some conscious decisions. But it's a completely different feeling when I'm playing, for example, 10-second chess or 30-second chess. That's when you're just trying to not flag. And at that point, it sort of becomes a completely different game, and I don't get any enjoyment out of like 10 seconds or 30 seconds chess.
Playing it, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just,
But watching it can be pretty fun from a
oh, watching it is fun.
spectator point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing it, I also don't like bullets so much. I used to play a ton back in the ICC days. I would play a lot of bullet. I play a little bit now. I don't enjoy it too much. Like one of the reasons is physical. It's kind of um like painful. And I don't know, this sounds like I'm 80 years old suddenly, but
No, no,
if I'm playing bullet, my hands get really cold, like painfully cold.
yeah, no, I can
And
get behind that. It's exactly the same for me. I get carpal tunnel.
yeah, it's because you're kind of gripping the mouse and you never let it go, and you can't let it go. Which is different than Blitz when you can. It's kind of relaxed. Even 3-0, it's pretty relaxed. You can let go of your mouse. You can move your hands around. Bullet, and I was playing these like 15-minute matches in the previous. Like I played a match against Andrew Tang, who's obviously very good. Sergey Zhigalko, who's good, not as good as Andrew, but still very good. And Brandon Jacobson, 3 matches.
Yeah.
And 15 minutes alone was enough for my hands to be freezing afterward. So I started to kind of regret that I played it, but okay, it's 15 minutes, it's whatever.
It's not that bad.
And obviously I didn't get too far. I lost to Andrew. I beat Jigalko. I lost to Brandon. Um, like I feel that Andrew is probably significantly better than me, although it was a close match. And Brandon, I don't know. He's definitely faster. Like these guys have mouse skills that I don't have.
Hmm.
Jigalko I won, but I think we're very closely matched. So that all the matches were relatively close. And then I once played Bordnik, and I played Bordnik back in the day on ICC. He was Dark Horse 96, I think,
Hmm.
something like. And we were like evenly matched back in the day. I'm talking 2010 or so. Um, and now it's just zero hope. I mean, I just get crushed. He's so much stronger than me in Bullet.
Hmm.
Uh, and to give some perspective, I think Bordnik is probably like top 5 rated on chess.com.
And just to make sure, is this the Bullet Brawl that you're talking about? Um,
Bullet Chess Championship, I think they're called.
Bullet Chess Championships. Let's see if I can actually find it. So it happened yesterday, right?
That was a qualifier for the main thing. The main thing is usually invited. I was just invited, but this time they had qualifiers as well, and
Were
the
you
people who
invited?
qualified. No, 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 I wasn't invited.
Mm.
I think they invited me the previous 2 years, but maybe they don't consider me good enough, which is fair. And even the previous 2 years, I was like heavily considering declining because I don't care too much about bullets, and I know that my chances of winning are zero. So even if I like win 2 matches, that would be a good result for me. I'm not fighting for first.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
I
like
see.
maybe I could win 2 matches, but I would never fight for first. So okay,
I see the
it's
lineup
something I
right
want to
now.
play.
It's Magnus, Hikaru, Alireza, Naroditsky, Andrew Tang, Anish, which I guess sparked the whole discussion. Minle, Bortnik, MVL, Nihal Sarin, who is extremely fast. Uh, we were actually watching some of his matches live. He's just
Yeah, Mihal
ridiculously fast.
is incredibly strong in bullet. Like for me, it's very clear at the moment that Hikaru is the best bullet player in the world, and it's not really a surprise and not even controversial to say that. And then Magnus is second best.
Are we talking
And
1-0 or 1-1?
1-0. I think if it's 1-1, then it opens up a lot. And then I think Magnus is most likely the best.
Mm-hmm. And this
Although
is,
Hikaru is definitely out there. But
for this one, the format is
1-1.
1-0.
1-0, yeah. 1-0, I think, okay, Hikaru is the best. Um, Magnus is close to the same level, but still, its results speak for themselves.
Yeah.
And Hikaru has all the results. So then Magnus, and then I think third is pretty heavily contested. It's like Ali Reza, Nihal, Danya, all have a kind of claim to it.
Mm-hmm.
And on a good day, like maybe Bortnik, I would say as well. He's really, really good. Um, that's yeah, I'd say those are, but probably not as good as like Nihal. Maybe I would guess is like number 3, and maybe Farouja Danya. It's probably close. And I like on the thing is, bullet is also very often refers to 30-second chess,
Yes.
and 30-second chess to me is not like chess anymore.
Yeah.
And the best player in the world is a guy who is like, I don't know, anonymous untitled player named Arkady Kromayev. It could be anyone, could be a GM. I don't know. But
I think it's a GM. It's definitely a GM. And chess.com probably knows who it is.
I
Actually,
don't know,
for
because at
sure.
some point they count was closed as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But then it was maybe closed for rating manipulation, and I don't know. It's just I have no insight. I also don't particularly care. But the guy is like 33-33 in 30-second chess, which is pretty amazing. Or I think sometimes he even plays like 10-second chess. Maybe this guy only plays 10-second chess, actually. Starting to think. Okay, 10-second chess is not chess. Let's just be clear on that. That's just mouse speed.
Exactly, exactly. It's just how fast can you make the moves? And if you're good enough, you're probably not even going to get checkmated. Even if you play really badly, you're not going to get checkmated in the allocated time. But yeah, 10 seconds chess,
Okay,
30 seconds
I just
chess, that's
just
not.
to clarify, 15-second chess. It's
Okay.
not 10, it's not 30.
Yeah, that's not.
15. Yeah.
So you decided not to play this one.
Well, I could have played the qualifier. I decided not to. It just seemed like a big kind of time expenditure. And okay, I qualified for the main event, maybe. And then I played the Bullet Chess Championship again. And it's okay, probably not too many chances of having a great result.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, didn't wasn't like high on my list of priorities, but I will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun event.
All right. So you've been more or less prioritizing just resting before the Norway chess, which, to be honest, I think it makes a lot of sense. You still have, I would assume, plenty of preparation, some preparation from the candidates, and definitely rest is the most important.